So, um, the idea that crypto influencers are now essentially stepping into the role of traditional VCs is really shaking up the investing world and opening
Yeah,
doors for a
definitely
lot more people.
right. And it's pretty wild how these influencers are making early stage investments more accessible. Like instead of waiting behind those closed doors of Silicon Valley, anyone with internet can now see these opportunities.
Exactly. It's like instead of the old school exclusive system where only the top 2% get in, crypto influencers are um, providing a kind of
Really
democratized
interesting.
space for investments. They even share their full portfolios and research openly.
And that transparency is huge. It's almost like, community due diligence replaces the secretive methods of traditional VCs. Every recommendation is out in the open for scrutiny.
Absolutely. I mean, think about it. These influencers are not just hyping up projects, they actually put their own money on the line, which means if a recommendation goes south, it's a very public failure
Yep, a real
for them.
reputational risk. That's a great point. Some critics, though, argue that these influencers might just be hype merchants. But if you look closer, the feedback loop in the community rapidly corrects any missteps.
Right. It's like the whole ecosystem is a self regulating mechanism. If someone pushes a bad tip, instant community reaction, immediate accountability, where the
Exactly,
truth
it's like a
gets
built in
um,
watchdog.
inspected by hundreds, if not thousands of eyes.
I get that, but don't you think there's still a risk in following these influencers blindly? I mean, even in a transparent arena, investors still need to do their own homework, right?
Sure, you're correct. It isn't a free for all. Investors, regardless of the platform, still need to exercise caution and due diligence. It's just that the barrier to entry is significantly lowered compared to those rigid, accredited investor rules
Yeah,
we
absolutely.
have in traditional finance. It's shifting where knowledge is power.
And what I love is how these influencers use platforms like Twitter, YouTube, and Discord to break down concepts that were once reserved for those in elite circles. That's real empowerment.
Totally. It's like even if you're not based in Silicon Valley, you can now learn about, analyze, and invest in cutting edge projects. It's a true
True
leveling
indeed.
of the field.
But then, don't you think there's a risk that in trying to democratize, we might inadvertently overlook some of the rigor that traditional due diligence required?
I see that point, and it's a fair critique. However, the counter argument is that decentralized, crowdsourced due diligence often catches red flags that a few closed door VCs might miss. So, in a sense, it can be even more vigorous once the collective
I
intelligence
can
kicks
see
in.
that, indeed.
It really is a shift in how we view risk and accountability.
It's fascinating how this mix of technology, community, and transparency is not just opening investments, but also redefining how we vet and validate opportunities.
Yep, the crux of it is innovation, right? Crypto influencers are not only replacing, but arguably improving on the VC model by providing more inclusive and accountable avenues for capital and ideas to flow. It's
For sure, it's a promising
definitely
evolution.
something to keep an eye on as the landscape evolves.